got K. It's her season, my nigga. You bitches are late. You bitches are late. Give me the motto and make. I got the pole that can make. Would you mind if I take? Yo, I'm just trying to be great. Your agains are done for. What you think I was done for? It just hit me to get more. Would you give me an inch for? I'ma take it a mile, take it some more, break for a while, tally it up, then break it all down. Then look at the world I traveled around.
Beat like mine. If you love me, if you love me, then let this be love.
No love. No love.
Up off that. Yeah. Yes. 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 Up off. Y'all know what day it is. Y'all know what day it is, huh? Yeah. Yeah. It's Taco Tuesday. Baby. What's up, my people? This is ShowBizz The Adult. All right, man, look at who we have here. Tim Butler. What up? Flex on him. Seep, pow. King Kong ain't got on me. Hold on, let me see what Tim Butler say. Hold on, let's see what Tim Butler say. There it is. Oh, he just gave me the 1999. Hold on, let's give my man his love for the MVP. What's going on with you? Oops. All right, man. Look, first I want to say this. Welcome to the Taco Tuesday, everybody. Listen, I just want you guys to know I will be joining Showtime Sean Porter and the Porter Way podcast later on today. That's 5 o'clock Central Standard Time. Come on down. Come on by there and see what he has to say. You know, here's the thing. You know, Showtime, he hit me up and he was just like, brother, what do you be on? Like, get your antisocial ass over here. I'm like, I feel you, dog. I feel you. You got a cash app, $1 from Astral. Please unblock Astral atmosphere. I'm part of the community. What happened? What did you do? I can't, you know, if you're going to be were you an asshole? I got to see what you did. People don't get blocked for nothing. Let me see. Flex on them. Roll out. Seep, pow. King Kong ain't got on me. Let me see. My man says ShowBizz equal to go. Hold on. Let me give you your love, my brother. Wait, where are you?
It's my night.
Huh? Hit the Tyson bell. Hold on. Wait a second. If you guys haven't done it, I please need you guys to close out the chat. All right. Hit the like, show some love, and give it up for the Varnell Hills.
Bring on this with a laugh and do the cabbage patch. Kiss a pretty lady and then sign some autographs. The Varnell man can shaboing boing.
Hit the Tyson bell. Let me see. Jackie! Zone. All right. So we have some things to talk about. My life will never be the same. Girl, you came and changed the way I walk, the way I talk. I cannot explain. Hit the Tyson bell. I don't know why I just thought about that, but that's the shit. Listen, it's your boy, what's going on? JX Shep Gaming, my guy, Shep. All right, look. All right, man, look. We have some stuff to talk about. You know, today, I'm through with today already. Who the hell? Who the hell get busted for clomiphene after the whole kind of being pregnancy shit? Who does that? That's the pregnancy. Rolly Romero this weekend, Puello has been replaced but we'll talk about that's a part of the Twitter fingers, just to let y'all know. But we have to talk about the number one topic, and that's Errol the True Spence. I'm convinced, dog. I'm convinced that Errol Spence is insane. He's a madman. This man has an interview with my guy, my brother, Ellie Setback. That's my boy. Love you, boy. That boy there does a lot for boxing. Hey, you got to give it to him. He is sitting in a gym that looks like a prison yard gym. That gym looks like it only produces people like Clubber Lang. The man hair looks like he just dropped a lollipop on carpet and they just pulled it up. Let's go. Hey, he said that's the look I want. Half of his mustache is shaved off. The guy got a t-shirt with more bacon collar than my breakfast this morning. And this dude, and the shirt ain't even a white tee, it's eggshell. I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't have on some black Air Forces, and that's the black 2 sugars. Let me get my Dunkin'. And he sits there and he says he wants Terrence Bud Crawford. I believe him. I believe him. This guy looks insane. Hold on. I think I got a super chat. Hold on. Spence got that pursuit of happiness look. Oh, yeah, you ain't lying. You ain't lying. The man is insane. I'm convinced. Because here's another thing. He's so insane. I believe that he has a real good chance against Terrence Crawford. He convinced me there's no way he should listen. Listen, honestly, at this point, he shouldn't have much of a chance against. Hold on. Tim Butler, listen. Thanks for the super chat, Tim. Brother, at this point, he shouldn't really. Terrence Crawford is too good of a fighter. Really. For this man to fight once every 3 years, no tune-up, and trying to make this shit happen. I do have the receipts, but I'm just saying, the way he was sitting there looking, I'm like, this guy is nutty. This guy is nutty. And his nuttiness, Terrence Crawford is going to have to work very hard to convince him that he shouldn't win. Errol Spence, they call him the truth for a reason. Because it's his truth. He lives by his truth. I'm going to say this too. After I give you guys the receipts, I have many different takes on this whole thing. Hold on. Zoe, he looked like he just got out of homeless shelter. That brother looked like, seriously, it looks like he prefer to be hard up on cat. Like it's almost like he's allergic to success. But look. Here, let's talk. Let me give you guys the receipts. Here it is. You guys know the receipts brought to you by Retro Knockout. The receipts are brought to you by Retro Knockout, the modern day punch out. Hit the link in the description box to visit the Kickstarter to learn more about the game coming out very soon. The receipt. Receipts, motherfucker! Okay, check this out. Errol the True Spence speaking on Terrence Bud Crawford, thanks to Ellie Setback.
You said you talked to Crawford 40 minutes?
40, 30, something like that.
How often does he call you?
Just talking probably once every 2 weeks or things like that. Just trying to get everything together so we can fight.
So that's serious.
Oh, yeah. It's definitely going to happen, man.
147?
It's taking some time, but it's going to happen.
But you're going to get in the ring with him trying to knock him out. That's the goal.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm sure he's going to try to hurt you. You know, it's
Nah, that's not what at all. We've been in the same locker room, man. shit, I'm still gonna try to knock you out.
And I'm happy that you're talking directly with Crawford. That way no one can blame anybody because you're hearing it directly from him. So it looks good right now.
Oh yeah, nah, it look great. And as much as I've been, like, I'm the guy, I've been waiting for the fight.
You could have fought 20 other people in the meantime.
Yeah, I could have fought anybody in the meantime. Shit, I could have fought Keith Thurman in the meantime. Anybody, but I told him, nah.
What about
I
you?
want Terrence Crawford.
What about
I
you?
want Terrence Crawford.
What about
I
you?
want Terrence Crawford.
Errol Spence, I can't trust him as far as I can throw him. And that's the Black Two Sugars. Anytime somebody talks about knocking people out, fighting the best fighter in the world as casually as he does, not run a comb through his head or nothing, right? Yeah, of course I'm gonna knock him out, shit, and things like that. And shit, I don't want to fight anybody else. I want Terrence Crawford, and shit. It's like, brother, brother, you see, y'all think a crazy person looks like me. No, that's not crazy. A crazy person is when they tell you, I'm just gonna take your eye, shit, and break your ribs and things like that. See, that guy, that guy flung through Ferraris, out of Ferraris, bust his whole shit up, torn retina, another car accident. Shit, I just gonna knock people out and things like that. Like, brother, hey, wearing black Air Forces, hey, that guy is next level ridiculous. Hold on, flash on. See, pow, King Kong ain't got on me, and that's why I said his reputation preceded him for years. Here, I told wifey to check out the channel. Thanks, brother. What'd she say? She made it 3 minutes. Made it 3 minutes into your intro and got anxiety. She said, "What is up, Austin?" What? Almost passed out laughing. Hell yeah, you ain't lying. Hold on. Much love to the wifey. I get it. Spence look like all he know is whoop butt. That's all he knows. That's all he knows. Bro looks like he just ate a pulled pork sandwich. Yeah. Yes, Lord, he ate a syrup sandwich with the ass bread. Let me see. Roll out. Errol looks like an old head that works overnight shifts. Hell yeah. And you bet not say anything. The thing is, nobody says shit. Everybody sleep. He comes in the house, 6 a.m. And y'all bet not say anything. It's like, brother, you woke us up. But I want to say this. Spence kids get whooped with a switch. Look, believe it or not, Errol Spence, if you're listening, okay? We are complimenting you. I know it doesn't sound like it. But we're complimenting you, bruh. If you're going to be in a fight game, that's what you should look like. That's what you should look like. We just saw, Gervonta Tank Davis with all the drip you can possibly see. Fur coats, everything. Diamond earrings, necklaces, and then you see this shit.
You said you talked to Crawford 40 minutes?
40, 30, something like that.
How often is he?
Does he have scotch tape keeping a metal bar together? What is that in the middle of his bench bar? Is that tape?
You said you talked to Crawford 40 minutes?
40, 30, something like that.
How often does he call you?
We're talking probably once every.
Brother, let me tell you something. I think I got that weight bench for Christmas in 1990. That dude is next level gangster. He's so crazy, he really might win. Yeah, what's your game plan? Shit, I'm gonna hit him hard too, and I'm just gonna punch him in his. I assuming that I'll punch him in his mask. Black Sun's World, my man, Spence look like he knows exactly what's wrong. Yeah, Black. He can diagnose what's wrong with your car over the phone. So what it sound like? Shit. It's like, what do you mean? And make the sound. Oh, that's an alternator. Bring that by. Shit. I do that for a wing dinner. I'll fix your alternator for a wing dinner. Let me see. We are all we're saying is Spence looks like a hard worker. That's all we're saying. That's all we're saying. That bar needs a therapist, brother. I don't know what this guy is insane. Spence look like that uncle was in Vietnam. Hell yeah, listening to brother. There too many $1 trillion. Did you see how bent that ball, brother? Look at the ball. Look at my man's ball.
You said you talked to Crawford 40 minutes.
40, 30, something like that.
How often does he call you?
You know what that means? He's lifting weights. He's lifting so much weight, the bar is bending. Now it's permanently bent. That little weight,
you said you talked to Crawford 40 minutes?
I think his wife or somebody was lifting that. Because he's bent the bar permanently.
You said you talked to Crawford 40 minutes?
40, 30, something like that.
That dude got a piss bucket in the corner. What?
You said you talked to Crawford 40 minutes?
40, 30, something like that.
That dude got mop water. No, actually, I think that bucket is catching a leak from his ceiling. This guy is gangster as hell. But I'm going to say this. Let's get serious. Because we just roasted my boy Errol Spence for 17 damn minutes. Now, yeah, the roof leak. Listen. I think this is what I really think. Okay? Hold on. He looked like that guy who said, I'm sorry, when Jamal said, do not. Listen. AJ bent the bar. AJ big swole at Errol 30, 40, something like that. Yeah, 30, 40, something like that. Then he got a job at the post office. You ain't lying. Listen. I think I've always said this. Errol Spence, he's a hammer. All jokes aside, Errol Spence is a fighter. He's a dog. That's what he is. Not a businessman. He's a dog. But this Terrence Crawford situation has made him grow. Thank you, Terrence Crawford. This Terrence Crawford, when they talk on the phone, who knows what Terrence Crawford is saying? Hey, man, you got to own yourself. Man down promotion. We got to do this on our own. We want to fight each other. Let's make it happen. Seriously. Because Terrence Crawford said himself on that Instagram, that famous Instagram live, he said, why don't we make the fight happen? And then Errol Spence said, talk to Al Heyman. And when he spoke to Al Heyman said, business has never been done that way. But that's what I agreed with Terrence Crawford on. That y'all can make the fights yourselves. Listen, y'all know I'm friends with the PBC. I'm friends with ESPN. I'm friends with a lot of those guys. Okay. So this is not, and this can not help their bottom line. I know. I said the same with Gervonta Tank Davis and TMT and all that. But seriously, these fighters, when you get to a certain point, when you start out, you can't do it. But when you get to a certain point, you can make the fights yourself and then sell the fight to a network. Because now they're partners with you. And I think this situation kind of helped grow Errol Spence. And I want to tell you guys this. It's just natural. Hold on. Before I get on my soapbox, Spence looked like he just got out of county. Dog, that brother is in county. He's so listen. It's a natural progression. I want you guys to know in the war room. If you don't feel, if you're in your mid 30s, 40s, something like that, 50s even, and you got a job and you don't feel natural, it's because it's not natural. Let me tell you the progression. The progression is get educated, high school, college, post-grad, get educated, get a career or a job, gain experience. So it's education, then experience. And after the right amount of experience, work for yourself. No boss pays you to be their neighbor. That's what Black Sun told me. And it's true. The progression is get educated, gain experience, then work for yourself. Because I'm going to tell you, any of you guys in y'all mid to late 30s, 40s, 50s, y'all don't feel natural at work because nobody can tell y'all shit. You got somebody your age, a little bit older, hitting you on an email telling you, hey, you got to come into an office. I got to talk to you about something. You ain't got to talk to me about shit. See, that's your natural response. That's why you shouldn't even be there. Talk to me about what? I'm a grown-ass man. I'm a grown-ass lady. You ain't got to talk to me about shit. And if you got something to say, come over here and ask me about it. You want to know why? You grew out of it. So this is the plan. Kevin, am I lying? So this is the plan. And I want y'all to put it together. Get educated, get experience, and then work for yourself. Errol the True Spence got educated in amateurs, got his experience as a pro, as champion, defending champion, unifying. Now it's time for you to own yourself. And that's why he's having those conversations with Terrence Crawford. At least if he brings in his partner, Al Heyman or whomever, he's gotten so much done already. I just need you to do this and this. If you can't, I'll find somebody who will. It's just a natural progression, and that's the Black Two Sugars. I ain't even lying to y'all. I ain't lying. Y'all, even if you never end up owning yourself, you're going to not feel natural in your 50s listening to somebody at work. Look at that sister at work that's 55 years old. Look at her. Nobody tells her shit. It's almost like she's the manager. Her manager can't even talk to her. She just does what she does. I've been doing it for 20 damn years. You ain't got to tell me shit. Look at that sister. She ain't got that kind of time. Let me see. Spence looked like that southern grandparent that's calm and tell you to God outside, go outside, pick your switch, and it better be good. You know what's next? Yeah, hell yeah. Will you like, yeah, that one's gonna hurt. Shit. Granddaddy, here you go. Dumbass. I'm sure seeing GTD promotions all over the event at the biggest fight of the year gave some motivation as well. Guys are getting the picture now. Yeah, for not just him, due to Devin Haney, Usyk, a lot of people went and did their thing. A lot of people went and did. Canelo, the man, he went and did his thing. Everybody saw Canelo do his thing. He was with Golden Boy forever, and then he did his thing. Canelo knows what he wants out of his career, and he's going to make it happen. That's the truth. That's the truth. Yeah. Speaking some real truth, 100%. Damn it, Biz, that's me. I know Tim. Nobody can tell Tim shit. That's why you saw pictures of him next to the fighters and everything. He's supposed to have been working. Tim just like, listen, bro, I would do this whole company so much more by introducing myself. Shut your ass up. Tim's already thinking about some other shit. When he got that 30,000, he looked at his wife like, what we trying to do? Baby, you want to get a garage? I know how to fix cars. Let's get a garage. 100%. Hold on. I do have some more. Oh, wait a minute. I want to say this. I want to show you guys this. Which one of you guys have you guys saw the Biz Roll short yet? I got to give you guys the Biz Roll. Hold on, man. Just to let you know what we're about here. Come to Biz Roll. First thing I'd like to do is thank Henry Armstrong, Sugar Ray Robinson, Tony Zell, Harry Greb, Sam Langford, Muhammad Ali, Joe Louis, Chavez. Second thing I'd like to do is thank all of the ShowBizz, the adult community, and the War Room. I'd like to tell King Ryan Garcia to keep his guards up. We ride with him. And last thing I want to say to all the fighters who want to be a fighter, who don't need all the media members trolling them for wanting to fight the best, maybe taking a loss, applauding all of those undefeated fighters for cherry picking. Come to ShowBizz the adult. Nobody want to talk about how Suge ran into that elbow. Nobody want to talk about that. But look, that's how I feel. And I'm not sure what Showtime, Sean Porter and company wants to talk about on the Porter Way podcast when I show up there 5 o'clock Central today. But I'm definitely going to say that shit. We got to know what to celebrate. We're going to change boxing forever. We're about to change boxing forever. Roll out. Let me see. Errol looks like he came out of Huckleberry Finn book. Shit. Listen. Listen. Speaking of which, Errol the True Spence talks about the face of boxing. Let's see how you guys feel about it.
Who's the face of boxing? You, Canelo, or Tank?
The fans.
The fans?
It's a lot of faces. It's whoever got a fight coming up. Exactly. Canelo got a fight coming up. He the face. He the face. Tank got he the face. Terrence, he the face. I fight, I'm the face. So, I mean, yeah, whoever got a fight coming up, they the face.
What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Welcome to Death Row. You know he knows all about it. The fans. What do y'all think? Me and Sean Porter should talk a lot, actually. This should kind of be a thing. But let me see. I feel him. Facts. Errol's the beast. He ain't the face. Okay. Let me tell you what I think. What old school fighter Spence remind you of? Same with Crawford. Old school fighter Spence reminds me of. He reminds me of Hagler. Not fighting style, but how he approached the fight. Consistently break you down. Hagler wasn't a power puncher, but him and John the Beast Mugabe was seen to be a slugfest. Like they're gonna, Evander Holyfield, those kind of guys who has great technique, but a warrior spirit and breaks you off. Terrence Bud Crawford, who does he remind me of? I can't really say how he is. Salvador Sanchez or Monzon. I don't know how he is he has great feet. He uses his athleticism on top of his IQ. Just one of those fighters. He could fight with his hands down, fight with his hands up. Something like that. Alexis Arguello kind of reminds me of Errol Spence too, a little bit. Let me see. ShowBizz Promotions, come get your ass whipped. Yeah. Spence was the one collecting everyone's milk at lunchtime. Can you stop? But let me tell you what I mean. The face of boxing and how I feel about what he said. I think that was a cop-out a little bit. I think it was a cop-out answer. Whoever fights the face of boxing. I think it's a cop-out answer. There is a such thing as the face of boxing. It is. Sorry. It is. There was a time when Jack Johnson was the face of boxing. There was a time when Muhammad Ali was the face. Even when Joe Frazier was champion, people were still talking about Ali, right? Sugar Ray Leonard was the face. Rocky Marciano was the face, right? John L. Sullivan was the face. Jack Dempsey was the face. There was no question that Jack Dempsey was the face. Mike Tyson was the face. So there is a such thing. Roy Jones Jr., Floyd Mayweather. You know, there's a such thing. And then there are times when there's multiple faces at the same time. That's why I understand when y'all say Gervonta Tank Davis and Canelo Alvarez, they're both the face. I could get that. And that's probably the best way to look at it. Because Canelo can still be considered the face, though he's going down. It doesn't mean that he's still not a face of boxing. So I can see that. But another thing he said was whoever's fighting is the face, which I can agree with a portion of who's ever fighting. And this is what I mean by that. The more you fight, the better you are for boxing. That's the Black Two Sugars. Errol Spence doesn't fight that often. Jamal Charlo can never be the face. Whoever is fighting, yeah, you consider him or her, right? Clarissa Shields always in the damn ring. Amanda Serrano, they're always in the ring. You know, whoever fighting, okay, who's ever fighting the most. Canelo Alvarez fought 4 times in 1 year. Gervonta Tank Davis just fought 3 times in 10 months. So, yeah, the argument is Canelo or Tank. I think it's Tank. But if you think it's Canelo, you're not crazy. And it all depends on what you define the face as. And I see the face as a popularity contest. That's how I see it. But you can have both at the same time, yeah. But I don't think too many people are sharing their spotlight. I really don't. Not right now. You know, a lot of people bring up years ago or Hector Garcia. Right now is what I'm saying. It's like when Floyd fought Oscar De La Hoya. Boom, it happened. You know when it happened. Right now. Let me see. Errol is right. The face of boxing debate is opinionated like the pound for pound list. Okay, I can understand that. That's why everybody can't agree with it. But you know when the best fighter is the best fighter, though. Right now, it's still up for debate. But you know, there was no debate if Iron Mike Tyson was the face of boxing. There was no debate, right? Like there are moments where there's no debates. I have a comic book when Muhammad Ali fought Superman. So when you cross over to where you're fighting Superman in a comic book, you're the face, right? So there are times Canelo just last year was the face. There was no debate. So there are moments where there's no debate that this is the face of boxing. There are moments where there is no debate that this guy is the pound for pound best fighter in the world. Like no debate. Right now, it's just a debate right now, but it will get that way. Let me see. He sounds like my grandpa. Word? Your grandpa's a thug, boy. Your grandpa's vicious. Tank needs Haney or Shakur to get their numbers up. Canelo doesn't have that problem. I do it like this. Canelo can't keep doing what he's doing. Can't fight Bivol, lose, fight Triple G, and then fight John Ryder. You can't. That's not. Even if you think that's the case, you shouldn't applaud that. That sucks. Tank should, now that he got the ball, in my opinion, he should fight. Keep it. You don't. Hey, I'm the man, so let me just depend on that. That'd be dumb. The face never does that. The face takes on high competition all the time. That's the face. So now that Gervonta got the ball, he has to fight an Eastside Cruz or something. And now everybody's depending on you to save boxing. They're like, okay, this is the new wave. What do you do with it? When Floyd Mayweather was the face, he fought guys. He fought top guys. He did. He fought champions and everything. When Evander Holyfield was the man, he fought guys. He did. That's what happens. Now you have that responsibility. So if you're saying Canelo can fight nobodies, then you're saying that he's not even carrying himself like the face, because the face shouldn't do that, period. All right? So that's nothing to applaud. Let me see. In a perfect world where all the negotiations go through, who is pound for pound? Oh, shit. The winner of, Crawford Spence or the winner of Usyk Fury. That's tough. On the main Saudi card, okay. 4-man Saudi card. Okay. Does the Usyk Fury winner also becomes the face? I'm not sure if the Usyk Fury winner is as marketable as Tank. That's why I said it's a popularity contest, right? That's why Canelo Alvarez started learning English. That's why Manny Pacquiao is to make yourself even more popular. Okay, so I'm popular here in my hometown. Then I'm going to overseas, come to the States and be popular there, right? Learn different languages, and just be popular everywhere, right? Understand their culture, right? And that's why many people are asking me, hey, do you think Tank can sell out the UK? Do you think Tank can sell out Mexico? Do you think Tank? So, there's a certain level of responsibility that the face has. That's why Usyk is extremely marketable in the sense that his different hairstyles, the crazy shit he say, the look, just how he is, and plus, he doing what he's doing in Ukraine for us. I mean, that is a beautiful story. Tyson Fury came to America, wore the American trunks. He already was doing his thing in the UK. Tyson Fury now goes to Saudi. That's great shit to do. Plus, he's 6'9", and he looks like the heavyweight champion. So, yeah, I mean, it is about marketability. It's about all those things and popularity. Let me see. Can you call me out, Biz? My name is Jeremy. Hey, Jeremy. Yeah, I am very Phil. 100%. That was one of the biggest things he said in boxing. It's hilarious, and he's making it work for him. Okay, let's move on. Because we have the Twitter fingers in a minute. Let's move on to Canelo Alvarez. Canelo Alvarez had a response to John Ryder. Check this out.
You beat up John Ryder pretty good. You broke his nose. He said after the fight that you're past his prime because you couldn't finish him.
He was very good. I still think he's probably past his best, but he still had enough in his tank tonight. He couldn't get me out of there.
How do you feel then?
No, for them it's a win, no get knocked out, right? But look, we need to give his credit. He came in to fight. His preparation was very good, and I respect the fight he did.
Look, Canelo Alvarez, I think he's starting to diminish. His skills are starting to diminish, right? And I know that gets people moist. I do. I'm a huge Canelo fan myself, but I'm never a fan. How about this? I can be a huge fan of yours, but that doesn't mean I have to be I have to lie. I told you about my middle brother. His favorite fighter was Mike Tyson. And because of that, he knew Mike Tyson so much, he knew when he was declining because he knew him so much. But he didn't have to lie to himself to make himself feel better. I mean, he's an alpha male, so he doesn't have to try to make himself feel better over being a fan. He knows he's human. So Mike Tyson, the night that Tupac was murdered, Mike Tyson sold out. That was a huge event, right? He didn't fight a fantastic heavyweight, but he was still a face, and he was still knocking people out in 2 rounds and stuff like that. But if you knew boxing and knew Mike Tyson, there was no question that his skills were on the wrong end. He was on the wrong end of his prime. You don't have to be, unless you're just in love with the dude, right? To where you're just, I don't know, you're lying to yourself. But I can't relate to that. It's hard for me to even describe that type of human. But what I'm saying is, even when he was knocking everybody out, we all knew what was up. He was depending on his intimidation factor and his punching power, which is hard to go. He was still a fantastic athlete, but he wasn't focused like he was. Ask him, right? He had bad habits. He was partying too much. He wasn't him. And you can see it in the ring. And now people are saying the way Canelo Alvarez is performing is he chose to do that. I don't know why you're doing that to yourself. Canelo Alvarez never in his prime or when he was at his best chose to fight like that. Right? There's a lot of things I choose to do. It's called adapting. There's a lot of things I choose to do because I just can't do a lot of shit anymore. And that's the Black Two Sugars. So he's trying to preserve his energy, he can't do what he was doing and dancing around. And you know when Canelo was fresh. Now he's just, bam, relying on his, and it's working for him. It's like Muhammad Ali, right? You're not the man that you were 5 years ago. Howard Cosell was trolling him, but at the same time, it was true. Muhammad Ali versus Joe Frazier wasn't Ali. He bounced around for a second, and then he stopped and planted his feet. The Ali that knocked out George Foreman by the 8th wasn't Ali at all. That was, if you know better, that wasn't Ali. That guy was done. That was not the guy that fought Cleveland Williams, Ernie Terrell, Zora Foley. That wasn't him. The Floyd Mayweather that became money, I knew Floyd. I watched his whole career. He didn't just choose to stop fighting like Pretty Boy. If he could, he would have. That dude broke his hands to shit. And he could not throw those combinations and do what he was doing. He looked good in spurts. He intimidated you with some reflexes and shit, but he wasn't Floyd. So he made an adjustment. Ali's rope-a-dope. Canelo Alvarez keeping a high guard and trying to just keep a strong block instead of making you miss. Block some, make you miss some. It is what it is. It's not a diss. Facts. Thank you. It's not a diss. Right? You just see it. I mean, I don't know what people want. I don't know if people want you to just love on a dude. Because I'm going to tell you this. Deontay Wilder ain't Wilder. Deontay Wilder ain't Wilder. Bro, that dude's 37. He ain't the same bomb squad. He's not. He'll still knock your ass out. But he's more stiff now. Pause. He's not the same bomb squad with the short hair and how he was, that athletic wild, that's not him. He ain't been that in a minute. Tyson Fury, that ain't Fury. I know Fury. Big man African bounce around like that's not Fury. Fury's buffing you in the face now. He's what Canelo is. Walk you down. When you get older like me, you just start walking mugs down and start, you know what I mean? He's just choosing not to make you miss and knock your ass out. He just chose to do that. Have common sense. He's still a big name. He still gives you, he still beats your ass, but he's not what he was. And John Ryder told you that. Roll out. How you feel about Canelo is the same way I feel about MCU Phase 4. See, they're getting used to. I hear you. Let me see. If Tank or Dev were Mexican people, would barely be talking about Canelo. I don't agree. Yes, Canelo has American fans, but let's be honest, Mexicans will support their fighters. They just booed Canelo. They booed the hell out of Canelo. Boxing is eighth sport in America. I hear you, $1 trillion, but I think when you start bringing the race stuff in, what you do is just talk passionately about your agenda when it comes to your sport. But in reality, I just saw them boo Canelo. Boo! There's certain expectations that all fans have. The Mexican fan base at his crib was like, boo! It's not. I think we all support each other, bruh. We just support who we like. Canelo is old, 32, 33. Is an old 32, 33. Yeah, Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson is the only fighter who left his prime at 20. When Cuss died, people already were seeing his decline. It's just that he was such an athletic, he was such a physical rarity that he was able to still be effective. But Iron Mike Tyson is the only fighter who was out his prime. Now everybody always say, yeah, you can't beat Cus D'Amato Mike Tyson. Dude, I think he was 20 when Cus passed. That means Mike wasn't Mike since 22 years old. Canelo is a more worn out 32, 33-year-old. He's going to be fine, though. Let me see. Love you, Biz. My wife, Mexican. Happy Taco Tuesday. Oh, much love to you and your wife. Much love to you. Thank you so much. 60+ fights, and people expect Canelo to be in his prime. Yeah, I know I don't. The only reason why people argue it is because of the Gervonta Tank Davis thing. Okay, so listen, y'all. People don't argue the facts. They argue agendas. Y'all want the Taco Tuesday? I give it to you. If Canelo fans keep it real that Canelo is declining, they give too much leverage to Tank Davis fans because they don't want Canelo replaced. That's all it is. So you're going to play stupid, act, and come up with all this shit just so you don't give leverage. And the thing is, who gives a shit if Tank becomes the face of boxing? Who cares? That's why I said y'all are getting too involved with how other people feel in the comments. Just look at the sport and love the sport, and we could talk about the sport. But when it's my fan base versus yours, you start warping your common sense. You start warping your common sense. That's why people trip out when I can pull something back. Right? Lomachenko is more skillful than Floyd. I said that years ago. I didn't say he was better or greater or can beat him. I said he got more skills than Floyd. Then after a while, I learned more. And when I said that, people were like, yo, ShowBizz is unbiased. And then you had other people saying you hate Floyd. No, that was my assessment at the time. Then once I got more data, I'm like, no, because when Floyd couldn't do, when he had those injuries, he adjusted. With Cotto, he adjusted. He's more skillful. He's more skillful. Oh! Oh! No, keep the same energy. No, it doesn't bother me to learn something new and be like, oh shit, okay, that's what I was missing. Never mind. I want to know the truth more than I want to be right. And so many people want to be right that they ignore the truth. And that's the black two sugars. Let me see. Off topic, but I'm way too amped for Haney versus Loma. I know it. I got a closing shift that night. But I'll catch the main event. Much love. I know you've been trying to get off. Pause. I know you've been trying to get off. That's the black two sugars. 100%. 100%. Flex on them. Seep, pow. King Kong ain't got on me. Let me see. Not race, more about fan base. But you brought up, okay, maybe I'm misunderstanding. I hate when we dodge the obvious. Mexican support, UK support more than Americans. Okay. I'm not talking color or race. I'm talking fan bases. Could you imagine a Devin or Tank with the? Oh, okay. But listen, America is not the same as UK and Mexico. See, America is an idea. America is a melting pot. You can't look at it the same. America is, what it says on the feet of the Statue of Liberty. It's everybody from everywhere bringing their cultures over. Right? I mean, $1 trillion. Do you feel like an American? Right? As an African American, as a black person, that's the biggest issue, right? When if you go into a neighborhood and there's a bunch of flags on the outside of their houses, you won't feel welcome. Okay? Because of our history. So let alone, and we born here. This is our country. Let alone Mexican people that come by, Cuban people, Brazilian, Chinese, they're bringing their cultures in. America is just made differently. So you're not being honest with yourself, but Americans won't. You already know. So that's why you got to break it down in subsections. Black, white, whatever. If you want to speak that race shit, let's keep it real. And you already know. You're trying to come with some kind of manipulative, but you already know what's up. Right, you're smart. I know how smart you are. Let me see. There's no such thing as unbiased. We're all biased. Okay. I definitely don't have an agenda. I don't know what I don't have an agenda. I don't even have an agenda with myself. Like I don't know. I don't know how to tell you. You're biased. You're biased. Like I said, people project. We're all biased. You can only speak for yourself. Me, I don't. Man, once you stop being a fanboy, you unlock your true power. Yeah, level with analyzing and breaking down fights. LOL. I said I was sick of my own shit. I remember consciously being like, forget being biased. I was biased when I first started this channel. I was biased for Wilder and against AJ. I've said that a million times. Let me see. I was at a family party and the banda music and food stopped for the last 3 rounds. But yeah, he is getting old. Funny. Let me see. Haney called Loma a dirty fighter. Do you agree? I never considered Loma a dirty fighter, but people consider Haney a dirty fighter. Listen, man, Haney op is Loma. So anything he has to say about Loma that is negative, I get it. And if you are dirty, but you don't get disqualified, that's a part of boxing. Biz, off topic. When it's all said and done, who do you think will be the fighter of 2020's decade? Hit the like. 2020s, that's pretty early. It's pretty early to say that. But if I were to pick somebody, I think it'd be either when I look at their aspirations, Inoue, or if you look at their age and everything, Inoue or Shakur Stevenson, because Sugar Shakur he's also crazy, like Errol Spence. Like Sugar is looking to fight anybody. Can people start calling Loma the wizard of if you win? Man, if I won't, you know what? I wouldn't even be that shocked if Loma wins. I wouldn't be that shocked at all. Biz, your bias is for boxing growth. Goodbye. Yeah, exactly. That's my bias. I'm saying and doing anything to make boxing the number one sport in the world. This isn't the LDBC channel. No. This dude you have something against the LDBC so hard. Bias can be mitigated. Reflect and review. You dig? Yep. Reflect and review. The thing is, I don't care about being wrong. And I keep practicing being wrong. I mess around be wrong in front of 1 million people. And be like, this is how you be wrong, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be wrong in front of everybody. And then say, I was wrong. I'm sorry. I've done that 1 million times. I've done that a bunch of times. I'm not only teaching others, I'm teaching myself. I'm getting myself used to humbling myself. I'm not trying to push any narratives to say that I'm always right. Who is? So I gave up on that a long time ago. Trying to be undefeated with my predictions and shit. I gave up on that a long time ago. What I'm promoting now is us just talking boxing. That's it. Saying what we think, speaking with each other, hyping the fights, and then watching the fight on Saturday. Getting what the truth is, and then go to the next fight. Not being right or claim to be some wizard know-it-all when it comes to boxing. That's not what I'm trying to do. But we have the Twitter fingers coming up. But here's what Errol the True Spence had to say about Canelo. Check this out.
I think you should stay away from Bivol. Shit, stay away from Better Be too. Shit. Go back to 68 and handle your business. But I feel like 175 pushed it, man. He threw a lot of power punches. I don't think his power really affected him at 175 like it would do at the lower weight.
What do y'all think? Yeah, I don't think you should fight Better Be. I think you stay away from Bibble too, shit, or whatever you. What do y'all think? I mean, number one, Errol doesn't completely feel that way because he wouldn't do that with himself. So Errol Spence crazy as shit. Errol Spence will fight Canelo. So he just speaking for Canelo. But you ask Errol Spence to stay away from somebody, he wouldn't. Let me see. But you think Errol's correct? Let me tell you why I agree with Errol. Hold on. You're biased towards being unbiased. Let me tell you why I agree with Errol, though. He's not wrong. Let me tell you why I agree. Because he didn't finish his plate at 168 bars. That's why I agree. Most people, when they move up, it's because they cleared out their division. It's too late now. He moved up and fought Bivol, but he got his ass whipped. And he doesn't deserve a rematch. And he's the man at 168. See, to bounce around without cleaning your plate, that's that shit. That's why people were mad at Tank when he fought Barrios at 140. It was like, where are you trying to go? Where are you going? There's shit here. You know, fighting whoever at 175, if it's not Bivol, because Bivol's shown that he can tax his ass. But anybody at 175 don't mean that it's a better choice to make. Canelo, Benavidez, at least, he has to fight. But there's people. Where's Carlos Adames? Like, there's fighters. You can be great. You can be great dominating there if you can. Here's my last issue. Here's my last issue when it comes to Canelo Alvarez fighting Bivol at 175. This is my last statement on it. It is not the bravest thing he can do. That is probably the least brave option. I'll explain it in a minute. Let me see. Better be of his ha. You ain't lying, bro. Let me see. Because they're biased, biz. Yeah, but they say it. When I saw them spewing propaganda, talking trash, lying on boxers because they're not a black American. I know, but they say it. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I don't have a problem with the LDBC. Listen, this is my agenda. We're doing this. At that point, if they didn't say it, there would be a problem. But this is what we own. Now, don't be mad at us, DJ. Seriously, go DJ. You know you my DJ. But seriously, brother, if you're trying to holler at a girl on social media and she put in her profile, if you date me, I'm cheating on you. That's what I'm on. And then you go to your boy and be like, what I don't like about my new girl is that she cheated on me. It's like, brother. Brother, if you don't like being cheated on, don't date her. If you don't like the LDBC agenda, you ain't got to watch. That's always been my let me see. $1 Trillion Dreams. Everything is so damn sensitive these days. Facts. Shake my head. As soon as you say something remotely close to race, the roof comes off. Yeah, that's a problem. I miss the 80s and 90s. Me too. When we could just express ourselves and risk. I hope you don't think I was being moist. I wasn't being moist at all. I was just saying there's an explanation why America is so divided, right? There's an explanation why. I mean, you heard Devin Haney say, I will never lose to a white boy. You know, there is just brother, you know the history of America. There's a lot of shit. So it's kind of hard to put America on the same thing as Mexico, right? Haiti, Ukraine, UK. Like it's difficult. It's difficult because our history is, but we're working on it. Let me say, Biz, top 3 fights you want to see this year. AJ Wilder, Shakur Stevenson, and I almost said Shakur Stevenson and the winner between. Wait, top 3 fights that are happening. That looks like they're happening. Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford, AJ Wilder, the winner between Devin and Loma versus Gervonta Tank Davis. That's what I'm sitting on. That's what I'm sitting on. Let me see what else we got. Say hi to Khalil. I'll say hi to Khalil every day. Let me see. Looking at the Canelo Ryder fight, I didn't realize Canelo got hurt in the 12th. I didn't think he was hurt. He did. He got stuck though. I mean, well, hurt as in pain. I think he felt some pain. Yeah, and was wobbling. Wobbling. I don't know if he was wobbling off of but shit. Let me watch again. If he fights like that versus Bivol, he may be put away. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets knocked out against Bivol. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, well, I'll be shocked, but not surprised if that's a difference. Does that make sense? Maybe not. Fun. I don't watch them fools. Okay, I got you. Dog, please, let's not spew hate over here, brother. I love the LDBC, man. Love you, boys. Let me see. Bro, you feel what I'm saying, Charles? Hey! What up, boy? Hold on. I know he didn't, but we still gonna give it. Flex on him.
Cheese. His name is Cheese.
They say they don't fuck with me, but
Bling bling. King Kong ain't got
On cheese. Still gave Cheese his love, dog. Cheese in the house, everybody. What was I gonna say? We already said with Canelo. Okay, you guys want to go to the Twitter fingers? Hold up. That's why I said imagine if okay, all right. So let me try to understand what you were saying there. If Devin or Tank were Mexicans or were from the UK, okay. Devin at Undisputed will sell out arenas and do millions in pay-per-view. Devin? See, there's a lot. Honestly, brother, I can imagine Tank being. Listen, bro, I don't know. There's a lot that you're ignoring, right? See, that whole comment, there's so much you're ignoring. If Devin was from Mexico, he wouldn't even fight like that. That's not what they like. He wouldn't fight like that. They had issues with Oscar De La Hoya, right, at the time. So if Devin was from Mexico, he wouldn't even fight like that. So if he's fighting like, there's so much. That's a hard. I can't imagine it. I can't imagine it, bro. I can't imagine it. I'm sorry. I don't. I'll tell you this. This is what I can say about it. I think Devin Haney should fight on the 4th of July weekend and call himself Devin the American Dream Haney. That if you want to talk about that, okay. I've said that. I suggested that 2 years ago. Devin Haney, everybody takes Cinco de Mayo and Mexican independence. We got Juneteenth now, where the Charlos fighting usually on Juneteenth. I know Jamal was really the guy for that. And I think when it comes to American independence, we don't really have that guy. And I think Devin Haney should take that weekend and call himself Devin the American Dream Haney. I really do. I think if you want to talk about that, I think that'd be dope. Really, I think that'd be super dope, bro. Let me see. Who has better fights this year? PBC, Top Rank, or DAZN? Well, PBC. When I saw their rollout, see, the thing is, so I'm. That's a hard question because I've been noticing Top Rank has had some better cards wrapped around their big events. So but PBC probably, when they announced their rollout, I thought that they had it. Biz been watching too much WWE. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's the problem. Okay, everybody. I'm going to my daughter's graduation on Saturday. My daughter's graduating college this weekend. So that's what I'm doing. Let me see. Cheese got that Willie Dynamite in this clip. I'm in control of some aggression, mean looking animals. I cannot tell then they can roam on one side of the oh shit, yeah. Devin, he needs to market himself. Yeah. Yes, Lord. Congrats, Biz. Thank you so much. Okay, everybody. Hold on. And shout out to DJ Dixon because we just disagreed and he doesn't give a shit. That's why grown man, Twitter fingers. BK, we love you. Twitter fingers. Twitter fingers. Everybody say congratulations to little busy baby. Okay. We got a lot of Twitter fingers, everybody, so hold on to your horses. Here we go. Announced. Rolly Romero is fighting Ismael Barroso. I think we know him. Is now for the WBA interim super lightweight belt on Saturday. Interim super, okay. On Saturday, there's too much. Night as WBA super lightweight world champion Alberto Puello tested positive for clomiphene. He got pregnant, but has not been stripped as things stand. Why not? Who is he with? Okay, so here's the VADA letter. So let's read this. Hold on. Does Bivol Canelo 2 happen? Respect to your daughter. Oh, that's what I want to talk about. Love you, Biz. Love you, boy. That's what I want to talk about. I think, real quick, before I read the VADA letter, real quick, I think Canelo versus Bivol, what Canelo's trying to do with Bivol at 175 is the least brave option he can have. I think what he's trying, I got to go to. I think what he's trying to do at 175 against Bivol is the least brave option. I know it would seem like it's the bravest option. Team Canelo is the least brave one. It is. It is. Least brave. Well, Charlo's not an option. Okay. He doesn't have that many. Malik, yeah. Bivol at 175 is not as brave as fighting Bivol at 168. There is no risk for Canelo to fight Bivol at 175. No risk. We already saw Bivol whip his ass at 175. There's no risk. He doesn't lose belts or nothing. It's all reward. He gets to the bag and everything. It's when you have no risk. Now, what's brave is accepting Bivol at 168, and he keeps saying no. But he keeps saying no. Why? Bivol always said he can make 168. He said that the people wouldn't agree with it. Nah. Bivol wants it at 168. He wants your titles. You don't want to do that. See, that's that shit. That's that shit. Now, let me tell you what's more brave than both of those options. David Benavidez at 168 for undisputed. If it's at 168, he better hit him with that rehydration clause. Art of War. You're right. You're right. He better hit him with that rehydration clause. Art of War. And when he does, I don't want to hear one Tank Davis fan say that's bullshit. That's the Black Two Sugars. I don't want to hear one Tank Davis fan. See, this is an example of how I'm not biased. I don't give a shit on what's real is real. If Canelo fights Bivol at 168, he hit him with a rehydration clause. I don't want to hear a damn thing from a Tank Davis fan. Not one thing. You can be a Devin Haney fan and say something. Do the Devin Haney. Devin Haney does. I don't want to hear one Tank fan. That's the Black Two. I agree. Fighting Bivol and risking his 168 belts is. Yep, 100%. Let me see. Do you think the future of boxing could be a UFC style league with a and more consistent big fights and one champion per weight class? Yeah, the organization who got that set up is the PBC. The PBC is not a promotion company. It's like an association. So they already got the bone structure set up to have its own boxing league. Let me see. What's brave is Canelo fighting Benavidez. Yeah, Benavidez. That's brave. That's brave. Thank you so much. Hit the Tyson bell, and everybody knows it. Bivol beats Canelo at any weight. Okay, but that's not right. $1 trillion. We're saying fight him at 168. I don't want to do that. That's that shit. Because you give yourself an out. You give yourself an out. You fight Bivol at 168. All right. So here we go. My bad. I gotta go. Okay. Here's the VADA letter. Dear Jeff Mullen, Tom Brown, Al Heyman. This letter is to advise you that the A sample urine specimen collected from Mr. Alberto Puello on April 5th, 2023 in Las Vegas, Nevada, through his participation in the VADA program has been analyzed for anabolic agents. blah, 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 stimulants, all that, drug use, hormones, all that stuff. The results of the analysis is as follows. Adverse analytical finding, all in caps and bold letters. Clomiphene and its M1 and M2 metabolics detected attached to this letter. Yeah. I don't even know, how do you fail for clomiphene after counterben? But I mean, something has to change. Something has to change. All right, here we go. Teofimo Lopez says, I don't think Devin got that dog in him to beat Lomachenko. No, you don't want him to have that dog in him to beat Lomachenko because you want to be the only young one out there who did it. Dude, it doesn't matter. Devin beating Lomachenko has nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with you, bro. You beat him. You got Josh Taylor. And Teofimo Lopez, huge fan. I'm a huge fan. Still, that statement right there got some hate on it. And that's the Black Two Sugars. That got some hate on it, bro. That's the Black Two Sugars. All right. But that's your op. So you're hating your op. It's all good. All right, here we go. Joe Joyce has now activated his rematch clause against Zhang again. You just ruining things. I thought Zhang and Tyson Fury was supposed to fight. His manager has confirmed. This means Joe Joyce would now have to agree to step aside. Oh, he's getting the bag. Step aside if Tyson Fury versus Zhang is to happen next. Okay, that was smart. Right. So he activated a rematch clause so he can get a quick bag. That was smart. I got you. I got you. Let me see. If they treat Bivol like the B-side again, that's going to be the pettiest thing ever. I'm going to be pissed. I was already pissed. Having to fight at 175 again just isn't fair. Yeah, I know. When Bivol is the man right now. Bivol's the man. He whipped his ass, and you're begging him for a rematch. So it should be under his conditions. How does anyone not get that? It is what it is. It should be under his conditions, or else no fight. Biz, what about Canelo versus Badou Jack at cruiser? Brother, that's my problem. He has to clean his plate at 168. I ain't think about no damn Badou Jack. That's like saying, hey, how about Errol Spence versus Laura? Brother, Terrence Crawford. All right. Errol Spence on who Canelo Alvarez should fight next. David Benavidez. Hey, look at Charles Edward Cheese. You know the game. Charles, you get to the bag. You probably just got to the bag 30 minutes ago, right? Beep. Oh, I just got to the bag. You know what game that is. Activating a rematch clause for step aside is nasty. Yeah. You go ahead and get to the bag. Let me see would be good at, because if there's anybody, I'm sorry, y'all, but Charles Edward Cheese, if there's anybody you want to do that to, will have to be Tyson Fury. Your sausage. That's all Tyson does. He got that. I'm a gypsy. He got, you know what I'm saying? He's Mecca, right? From Snatch. That's what he does. He'll play the game back. Go ahead, Joe Joyce. Let me see. Haney and Loma, what's each guy do if they win or lose? If Haney lose, go to 140. If Loma lose, keep fighting. That's my thing. Just keep fighting, man. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a good fight unless you get your ass whipped. But if it's a good fight, fight Shakur. I keep fighting. I'll fight Shakur and shit. Just keep fighting. It is what it is. I just saw Roy Jones stare somebody down like a bodybuilder down. Like, it was hilarious. Right? Just fight, bruh. Who gives a shit? Let me see. Benavidez. And we need more of that. Like I said, you can make yourself undefeated. But the fan base, we're not dumb anymore. Let's keep it real. We're not dumb anymore. We know what moves you're making now. You're trying to do this or you can do that and look good. And we're not fooled anymore. We're not fooled. Brother, just fight the fight. Benavidez is worth more to Canelo's legacy. I agree, because he already fought Bivol. I agree. He already fought him. Bivol's on his resume. All right. David Benavidez would be a good-ass fight. I think he should stay away from Bivol. And we saw that video. Okay, let's move forward. The Chris Eubank Jr. versus Liam Smith rematch. You think? Hey, Charles Edward Cheese, check this out. You think? Look, the Chris Eubanks Jr. versus Liam Smith rematch has reportedly been postponed and won't take place June 17th. You think? As Smith has suffered an injury in training. It's expected that the delay will only be a couple weeks. Hey, man, just retire, dog. I'm sorry. Listen, bro. God don't like ugly. No, I ain't gonna bring God into this. But listen, bro. That fight should never. How you gonna have a rematch where you whipped somebody? That's like Luce Savarese getting a rematch with Mike Tyson. You get your ass knocked out and dribbled off the canvas, and you looking like this here. There's no way you should get a rematch. It's over with. In what world, in what era, at what time does that get a rematch? It's over with. Right? It's over. It's over. That's like James Kirkland getting a rematch with Canelo. The shit's over with, bruh. Kirkland, Canelo too. Get that shit out of here. Liam Smith dribbled him off the canvas. Come on with that, dog. Come on with that. Oh, and that's it. Those are the Twitter figures. Bruh. And those are the Twitter figures. BK, we love you. Twitter fingers. Twitter fingers. Y'all feel me, though? Y'all feel me? Okay. All right, we're done for today. Everybody, don't forget to go by the Porter Way podcast at 5 o'clock today. I will be on there talking a whole bunch of shit. They ain't even tell me what we're going to talk about. I'm going to be there for like 10, 15 minutes at the beginning. It's going to be at the beginning. I'm just going to be running off at the mouth with a taco hat on. Everybody, make sure you guys show up and show out. ShowBizz The Adult. I'm out. A rematch. Morrison.